Hey, welcome to my journey and to a fly by the seat of my pants Motivational Monday. There wasn't going to be one. That's why I'm recording late this afternoon. Well, yeah, it's late. It's a little after 2:30. Um, there wasn't going to be one because nothing came to mind. I couldn't think of anything. Didn't try to think of anything. Nothing like crossed my mind. Like, well, that'd be a good topic. Let me look up some stuff on that. None of that. So I've been sitting back here working on my menu all day, getting interrupted to do this and that and the other, and finally got it through. Well, I was sitting here, found out I have the Island channel. Did not know I had the Island channel. Criminal Minds comes on Mondays on the Island channel. So it's on. I had to pause it. I'm not going to skip through. I'm not going to let it play and go back to it. I want it all. I mean, I can watch it on Paramount Plus anytime I want to. But when it comes on TV, then it's special. Anyway, so just long enough for me to get up and brush my hair. I took a nap. I took a nap in the bed, and my hair is messed up. I might try to sleep in the bed tonight. I'm not sure, because I did well with the nap. And go in there and make me a cup of coffee. That's how long it's been, just since I saw that commercial. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to have to go in there and talk about that. I can't remember the exact words. It's just one of those commercials about smoking and cancer. And the teenage son, I guess he's a teenage son, talking about things he's learned to do for his mama since she got lung cancer. I think it was lung cancer from smoking. And he was, showing the things he had learned how to do for his mama. And then when the commercial's wrapping up, it's like talking about quitting smoking, and aren't they worth it? Meaning, aren't your kids worth you not smoking? Can you not smoke for the sake of your kids? And I'm like, oh my gosh. Take out smoking and put in eating bad food. Now, I quit smoking. I quit smoking in February of 2005. Oh my gosh, that's been almost 20 years. That's been 18 years. And I'm going to tell you what. They ain't hardly, and this ain't no exaggeration, there ain't hardly been a day gone by that I ain't thought about smoking. I would smoke right now, right this minute, right here in front of you, if I knew it wasn't bad for me, and I knew I wouldn't get addicted, and I knew they didn't cost so much. All three of those things make it out. I loved smoking, loved everything about it. I did. I'm one of those people, and I've met people like me. I've talked to people like me. Some of y'all are like me because you've commented when I've said it before in videos. You've commented that you were the same way. You love smoking. I loved holding the cigarette. I loved puffing the cigarette. I loved blowing the smoke. I loved everything about it. I just loved smoking. I would smoke right now if I could. I mean, I could seriously smoke some cigarettes. You hear what I'm telling you? I think about them when I'm back here crafting. I think in my mind, there's an ashtray over here to the side of me, and I'm setting a cigarette down or picking one up. After I eat, there's one in there on the table beside my chair where I sit, where I'm sitting one down, picking one up. After I'm doing something, if I'm driving, all the places when smoking was, a big thing, it's still a big thing. So then I'm thinking, okay, well, you quit cigarettes. You still want them, but you quit them. You quit them. You and your kids and your family was worth you quitting. Are my kids and my family not worth me quitting food? Obviously, we can't quit food altogether. I don't have to smoke to live, but I have to eat to live. What's the old saying? You don't have to live to eat. If I can give up something as addicting as a cigarette, can I not give up? Well, in my case, what I need to quit is the carbs. Not totally. I'm not totally giving them up, but the extra ones, the added ones, the ones that I'm just eating because I want to eat them, not because of any other reason. just because, tater chips, which since I've given them to Holly, I ain't had no more since before that. But just different little things that I know I shouldn't eat. Are my kids not worth me quitting that? Am I not worth me quitting that? And David, RJ, Holly, Sebastian, Jacob, are they not all worth me getting my health back together, getting myself situated, trying to be the healthiest that I can be and lose weight and get the things done that I need to have done so I can go on living the life that I deserve to live, that my husband deserves to have a wife to live, that my children deserve to have a mama to live, that my grandchildren deserve to have a Momo to live. Isn't it about time I do that? Well, I think it is. Is there, and I'm not saying I'm not going to mess up. I've been on track. I've filmed. How many days have I filmed for? I've been filming today. Is this the third day? So I can't say third day's girlfriend. I got it leaked. No. For these 3 days, I got it down pat. I'm not talking about what's going to happen tomorrow because I don't know. Tomorrow hadn't come. So I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. But it's going to bring me trying. I know that much. It's going to bring me to keep on the track that I'm on right now. But why, oh why, can we not give up food? Not all food, just certain foods. If we can give up cigarettes, some of you still smoke and you hadn't given up cigarettes yet. And that's your prerogative if you want to or not. Trust me, I'm not on here judging. Miss Smokey Smokerson would be right back at it. Yes, she would. But don't our families deserve to have us to be the healthiest us we can be? And how's that going to happen? If you're some of you don't have to lose weight, but most of you have to lose weight. That's why you're here. That's why you found me in the first place, was when I was on Weight Watchers, and we shared this one vision, which we do still share the one vision. What do we say? There's one place we're trying to get to, and there's just different roads. We're just on different roads. You can go downtown to watch the fireworks when they had the fireworks, but there's all kind of roads that get you downtown, but everybody's going to end up at the fireworks display. So same with the weight loss. We don't have to be on the same road to encourage each other and to have one vision. And our vision is to lose weight and to feel better and to be better. Don't our kids and husbands and grandchildren deserve us to quit eating the crappy food? They do. Don't we deserve to do it for ourselves? We do. I am going to force feed myself the affirmations. I don't even know what the affirmations will be. You do not need food to be successful. Food is not your friend. Food does not have emotions and cannot therefore be your friend. Sometimes we think it is. Please. Y'all know we do. I know you've heard people say, food don't talk back. Food is just there for me. Food makes me feel better. Y'all know. I'm not telling you something you ain't never heard, or maybe something you ain't never said yourself. Listen, this coffee's awful good. I ain't giving up my coffee. If I had to, then I would, but I don't have to. That's been proven. I have lost weight successfully, still drinking my coffee. But I'm talking about the foods that will hinder us from losing the weight. If you eat tater chips with your sandwich and you're still losing weight, and obviously tater chips ain't a problem for you. Tater chips is a problem for me, so I got to stay away from them. I can't put a blanket statement out and say, quit eating tater chips. Because, like I said, they don't bother everybody. Some people can eat a little snack bag of chips and it don't hinder their weight loss. It don't make them bloaty or puffy or nothing like that. Where the carbs just react to my body just all the wrong ways. I get that, I call it the carb face. I get puffy in my face. I have quit eating the carbs. I'm trying to think if I even had any with my suppers. I can't remember. And I feel thinner. Not like, oh, I'm going to get on the scale, I lost 10 pounds thinner. Like, my blood don't feel as thick. I don't know, how's it supposed to feel when you're eating a lot of protein? I'm eating I don't even know if I'm eating too much protein, to be honest with you. But I'm making sure I get my protein in first, and I am getting plenty of protein. And my carbs are going over, but it's not from tater chip carbs. It's not from sugar carbs. It's not from sitting down eating a baked tater the size of my head carbs. It's like, I know one day they were over because it just so happened I ate my high carb breakfast the same as I had a high carb supper, and it wasn't planned that way. It just so happened I had a breakfast left that needed to be eaten up. So I think what we got to do is ask ourselves the hard question. Is our family worth it? Well, I think they are. Are we worth it? I think we are. Do our husbands and children and grandchildren deserve a woman who's at her best, who can keep up with them, who can do things for them and with them, who can be by their side, experiencing life? And I'm not talking about experiencing life going out to eat. I'm talking experiencing life, seeing sights and taking walks around town. If that's what your sights are, you have town, go walk around town. I want to go walk around my town so bad because they have revitalized it and are in the middle of revitalizing it. And there's things down there I want to see. And so hopefully when it gets warmer weather, I'm going to be able to do that. There is a Cheerwine Festival coming up in May, and I want to be able to have lost enough weight that me and David can go to the Cheerwine Festival. I don't even care if I have to take my walker. I don't care. If I'm able to walker, no walker, either way is going to be fine with me. So I even have my Alexa set to remind me on May, whatever it is, I think like the next day that it's, oh, did my show go off? It better not have. If it starts back over, I'm going to be upset. So I think they are worth us giving up those foods that are not conducive to losing the weight and feeling healthy and getting healthy. And we know what they are. They are anything sugar. We don't need it. We've discussed that. And listen, you talking to me, I know I need sugar because I love it so good. But I have given up sugar. Unless you're going to throw something in my face, I'm going to eat it. And if I'm having a weak moment, then I might buy something and eat it. But I have, for all intents and purposes, given up sugar. And I did that a long time ago. Thank goodness I gave up sugar in my coffee. Because, oh boy, that was a hard one. I was worth it though. My kids were worth it. My husband was worth it. My grandchildren were worth it. So all the sugar stuff, let's rethink the sugary foods. Do we actually need them to survive? The answer is no. Let's think and you don't have to be on low carb diet, regimen, journey, whatever you want to call it, to watch your carbs. Now, there are good carbs and bad carbs, as in complex carbs and simple carbs. Complex carbs are good. You get those from like your beans. There's lots of fiber in them. That's a good complex carb. whole grain, brown rice. That's a good complex carb. That don't mean you can go out and eat as much as you want. That means you stick to your serving size. Simple carbs, white bread, white potatoes, but I still eat potatoes because they're so very healthy for you. I'm not going to do away with my taters. I'm just not. I'm not going to eat bunches of them. And some nights I might not eat any, but then other nights I'm going to eat a tater if I want a tater, just because they're so good for you. But they're a simple carb. Crackers, that's a simple carb. Like white crackers, anything made with white flour, all that. Tater chips, sugar's like terrible. So even if you're not on a low carb diet, you can still watch the carbs you put in your mouth. Are they healthy? Before you eat that, tell yourself, is that a healthy carb? If it's not, maybe you could like push it away and pick something that is, and stop and think what that commercial said. Are they worth it for you to quit? Is losing weight, it is the whole act of losing weight, the whole end result, the goal, you have lost weight, is all that worth giving up these good and tasty foods to get there? And I'm thinking it is. And I needed to hear that commercial. I needed to hear it in words. These are things I know. I know. But hearing it every now and then kind of re-sparks a kindle, I guess you could say. And so it re-sparks something in me. And I don't want to get all gung-ho about it, because it's like, for me, the higher you go, the farther you got to fall. So I try not to get all hyped and pumped and, because then when I fall, I fall hard and far, smack on the face, and it's not fun. And then I have to come on here as a YouTuber and say, remember how pumped up and all gung-ho I was? Well, I really messed up and I fell hard. Well, that's not fun. So I just like to keep it, okay, this sparked a new kindle in me, kindled a new spark in me, is that how you say it? To get me excited about it, to get me to think about it, to get me to take it more seriously than I have been taking it. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. If y'all want to feel the same way, I want you to feel the same way, because as of right now, while I'm sitting here in this chair right in front of you at 2:59 on 3/6 Monday of 2023, I feel like doing this thing. I feel like making it count. I feel like my family is worth it. Y'all, I feel like I'm worth it. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. I want y'all to think, before you put that food in your mouth, that's what I'm going to be thinking. And today's been one of them hungry days. I've been filming, and there's things in there I wanted. Oh my gosh, I wanted to go in there and eat so bad. And I've eaten off and on all day long, it seems, but I've eaten healthy things. I hadn't gone off my plan whatsoever. I'm sure I've eaten more than I should have, but I've actually been hungry. I'm not bored, which I have been kind of bored, but not really. I've been busy back here, and then, like I said, I've been interrupted to do this and go here and talk to this and deal with this and try to fix that. It's just been one of those kind of days. So I've had a hungry day, but I hadn't gone off my rocker. I hadn't eaten the food that I'm not supposed to eat. So I'm happy with that. And if I have a hungry day, I'm going to eat. Like right now, I'm full. I had a salad. Did I film that? Yeah, I did. I had a little salad, and there wasn't no protein on it. So then I had some beef jerky, which I didn't eat the whole thing. I ate most of it. And so that has filled me up. I feel fine now. But I when I heard the commercial, I'm like, I gotta go in here and I gotta share with y'all this spark. I want y'all to catch it. I want y'all to say and ask yourself, are they worth it? Are they worth me to give up this food that is not going to get me to where I need to be the best I can be for them people? Y'all with me? Hey, check out my new earbobs. I had to finally get me some with the screwbacks on them so I wouldn't lose them. I like to never got them little screws screwed on the back of them earrings. But I did. Listen, this is my new. Y'all, since y'all have known me, have seen the same hoop, horseshoe up here, and down here for the longest time. Just here recently, I took this bottom one out and started putting in little dangly earrings here and there. But I wore the same earrings for 4 years now? 3.5 years? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? So now you can look at these for the next 3.5 years. Listen, these are the same shirts. Y'all have seen the same shirts the whole time you've been here. Yes, you have. And I'll keep wearing them until they fall off of me and I have to get more because they're too big. Which they're going to be if I keep going down the path I'm going down by eating the proper foods. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to say no to the foods I don't need and yes to the foods that I do. And that's what I want y'all to do. I want you to say, am I worth it? Are they worth it? And make that be your deciding factor if you're going to eat something. Not, oh, am I hungry? Would this taste good? Are they worth me eating that or not? Boy, talk about putting it in perspective. If you're looking at a big piece of cake, which I could eat a whole cake myself, I think. I've told y'all if it was in there on the counter, I get me a piece every time I walk by. That's why I can't have it up in the house. If I had a piece of cake, right now, knowing I'm not supposed to have it, if I put that in front of it, instead of saying, oh, can I work that cake into my day? I'm sure I can, because I can justify anything. Trust me. Or, am I or my family worth me eating that? Then you got to stop and say, no, I think me and my family are more important than the taste of a cake. Listen, yes, that's a hard one. We love the taste of food. Oh my gosh. The taste of food is what's got us here. Because we love to taste it and we eat too much of it. And that's how we got so big. Some of you didn't get as big as me. So you didn't eat as many cakes as I ate. I ate a bunch of cakes, let me tell you. But is the taste of that cake, does that trump the importance of your family and what you're trying to accomplish to be with them? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. None whatsoever. Pizza, big fat greasy pizza from your favorite pizza place. Do you want to work it in, or do you want to say, I can make do without it? It ain't gonna make or break me. Is my family worth me not eating that? Now, am I standing up here saying you can't work these things in? No. But I say pick your battles. If it ain't killing you to have a piece of pizza, then don't have it. There's going to be a day when I'm going to say, oh my gosh, if I don't get pizza, I'm going to freak out. Because you get those cravings and you get those urges and desires, and I think you should go on and get it when you have them really strong like that. Not just like, oh, I think I could go for some pizza. No, that's not no strong urge. That's just you thinking, oh, I could eat some pizza. No, you can say no to that. So when those, I'm not talking about when you really want to have something or something like that. I'm talking about on your everyday basis. wanting to eat something that you shouldn't eat, something that's not on plan because you're not on plan and you're looking at it, ask yourself a question. Is the taste of that, the smell of that, the feeling of that, the whole sensation of that food worth messing up where I'm trying to get to be for my family? Is my family more worth it, or is my taste buds more worth it? I'm going to tell you what. If we ask ourselves that question every time, surely we could get back on track, because surely the answer would be our family is more important. Will we give in sometimes and mess up? Yep, because I know I will. I'm not 100%. I ain't arrived, never will arrive, that's for sure. But I think we can all do better, don't you? Don't you think we all got room for improvement? I think we do. I know I do. I got tons of room for improvement. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you today. Is it worth the quit for them? And by quit, I mean quit eating the junky, crappy food that you're not supposed to have. The food that's not conducive to a weight loss journey. I know they say you can have anything in moderation and anything that you work in, which is true. But sometimes we try to work it in every day, and we don't need to do that. Maybe work it in once a week, but don't try to work something in every day and think you need something that needs to be worked in every day, because you just do not. So I say let's ask ourselves those questions when we come across that food and we're faced with the temptation of, do I do it? Do I not? Do I do it? Do I not? And you're leaning towards doing it. Ask yourself, okay, is my family more important? Your answer should be yes, your family's more important, and turn that food away. So that's what I'm going to try to do. That's why I want to share it with you. Hopefully maybe this will stick with somebody. So maybe somebody need to hear it and they just don't get the TV and get that commercial. So anyway, well that's all I was going to say. So I hope it made sense to you. But anyway, all right. Well, that's what I know. That's our motivation for today. I know it motivated me. It sure did. It motivated me. So thank y'all for sticking around, and I'll be back sometime tonight with my What I Ate Today video, because I've been recording it. Okay, I'll see you then.